Hey guys, this is Shelly and I'm going to teach you how to cut your tulle by the spool. So these are tulle spools and you can either cut them by the spool or by the yard, and I've already done a video on how to do that by the yard. So for the spools, these are 6-inch spools by 25 yards and you can get these anywhere at Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, anywhere that sells fabric stuff or crafty stuff, or you can probably even order it online. So basically what you're going to do is, usually this has two little plastic things in here. I already took them off. You just take them off and then you just take off the plastic part and throw that out. If you have cardboard laying around your house, of course I'm always getting packages, so I just cut a piece of cardboard. I cut it to the length that I want it. I want my tutus to be 9 inches long. For my adult tutus, you might have a different length that you want yours at, which is fine. So just cut your cardboard in the exact length. This is 9 inches long. I've already measured it. If you don't have cardboard, you can use a book, you can use a baking sheet, anything that's just a square rectangular shape. That's the length that you're going to want your tutu. Now I like 9 inches long for a tutu, which I'm like, I know that's like, well, that's a short tutu, but I predominantly make running tutus, and so runners don't want their tutus going in between their legs when they're running, and it's just, you want to be comfortable while looking really cute. So 9 inches I always recommend for running and for sure. So now I have my 9-inch cardboard, and so now when I'm rolling my tulle, when I'm rolling the roll of tulle on this cardboard, it's actually going to be 18 inches after I cut it and open it, which is what you want because you need it to be double the length of what you want. So when you fold the tulle in half, it'll be the size, it'll be the length that you want it. So basically you just start here, put your finger down to hold it and start rolling. And you just do this to the whole roll of tulle. And so of course each tutu, depending on how long you want it, is it for a child, is it for an adult, it's gonna be, you're gonna need a certain amount of tulle. So you have to figure out what that amount of tulle is, you know, based on the size of tutu you're making. So this is 9 inches long, so this would be for an adult. I'd obviously need more than one spool of tulle to do this because one spool of tulle equals 2 yards of fabric for my measurements. Now it says 25 yards, but technically if I roll this whole the thing out, yeah, it would be 25 yards long, but it's not technically 25 yards for my tutu. So once I'm finished doing that, you're gonna take your scissor and cut through all the layers of your tulle. And so like I said, when you open it, it's gonna be double the size. So any loose pieces I just take out and throw out. That's not that size. And so this is 18 inches now, so when I fold it and make my tutu, it'll really in fact be 9 inches. So what I like to do after I do this, because I like straight edges and I'm a little OCD, you can take your scissor and cut the ends, just cut straight, just to make sure it's even and there's no like rippled edges or anything. I like to use a rotary cutter because even with cutting with scissors, for me, I still will get those rippled edges, and I like to have just perfect straight lines. So if you have a rotary cutter, great. If you don't, again, just use your scissor. That's totally fine. But once I do that, you just, again, evening it out. You're not cutting too much off. It's very little. Still, if I measure it, it's still 18 inches long. So that's all you got to do, and then you go and make your tutu. So I hope this video helped you, and if you have any questions, leave them below. You can comment, share, like. Thanks, guys. See you later.